Hi again. Today I want to talk to you about 3 things for which the earth is perturbed and 4 for which it cannot bear up. First of all, let's talk about the word perturbed. Perturbed means shaken, disturbed. You know, disturbed, same thing. Perturbed, disturbed. It's a little bit shaken. It is in an unusual situation. It's uncomfortable. And for 4, it cannot bear up. It's like an earthquake. So what are these 4 things? Because you don't want them happening in your life. You want your life to be smooth, your life to be happy, your life to be prosperous. And that's what I want for you too. So that's why I'm here sharing this with you. This is an ancient proverb from thousands of years ago, and I think you'll find value in it. So the first thing for which the earth is perturbed is for a servant when he reigns. You have to think about a servant as somebody under someone else's control all the time. It may be a hired servant. It may be a person that has willingly come into service, but this is a person who has to be told what to do all the time, or it won't get done. And the person has to be corrected many times, often to get the job done right. And the person won't usually be corrected by mere words. There has to be some other incentive, like a pay incentive or something like that, to get the person to do the job well, get it done right. This is a servant type mentality, and when you have this kind of person, if they get into a position of reigning, in other words, of control, of management, of leadership, this person, when they get in authority, messes everything up because they're not accustomed to leading, to dealing with people, to understanding situations, to focusing on getting the job done with excellence. For a servant, on the top of their mind is 2 things. The first thing is, when's lunchtime? The second one is, when's Friday? So, this kind of person, if they're put in a position of authority and leadership, is going to make a mess of things. And everybody will suffer. That's one thing to avoid. The next thing is a fool when he is filled with food. Well, you have to ask why. And that is, why do people work? People work because of hunger, because their mouth requires it, because they have an appetite. People who are full, they don't feel any need to work, because if they stop working long enough, they'll be hungry enough to work again. A fool, and that is, you could say, a stupid person, a person without good sense, a person who doesn't have understanding. When they're filled with food, the first thing they want to do is relax. It doesn't matter what position they're in. So when they're filled with food, they'll make all kinds of weird decisions, basically focused on satisfying their needs rather than the common good or helping other people in meeting the needs that are really out there for other people that can be satisfied by them. So there are 2. For a servant when he reigns, a fool when he is filled with food. The third one is interesting. It's a hateful woman when she is married. There's a saying that we have, there's no anger like a woman's, because there's something peculiar about it. But a hateful woman, when she is married, has a distinctive type of anger and wrath that will hurt other people. For example, her husband is bound to suffer because she harbors this hate in her heart, and a lot of it will be dumped on her husband. You guys, listen to me. Pay attention to who you marry. You don't want to get into a situation where you're bound to a person for life who has simmering hatred and anger in her heart. Maybe she has a conflict with her father that she never resolved. You better find that out first. Because she'll also use her husband's authority to make it hard for other people if he has sufficient authority. If he doesn't, she is liable to take out her wrath on him and make his life very difficult. So a hateful woman, when she is married, can really disturb everything. The last thing is, after a hateful woman when she's married, is a maidservant. Again, it's a woman, but remember the first two were men. This is nothing against women. This just happens to be a feature that you want to avoid. And that is a maidservant who succeeds her mistress. A maidservant is a servant, but it's a woman servant. And this kind of person, when they're suddenly elevated into the position of where the wife was, and she takes the place of the wife, she's going to misuse the authority because she's not accustomed to authority. She's used to somebody just telling her what to do, and many times against her own will. She's liable to think, well, I had to suffer, you're going to suffer too. This kind of woman is dangerous. Trust me, you avoid her and you'll be happy. You'll be safe. You'll be joyous. So, you know the 4 things now, and I'm happy to be with you to share this little bit of an ancient proverb with you because it is filled with goodness that will make your life more peaceful, more happy, more joyful. I'm AJ. I'll see you again next video.